Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you've never been here, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today I'm going to be telling a story, um, something about me that is part of me and I might want to live my life like this again. And it's that I was a runner for only like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, probably a year and a half. And I definitely experienced this beautiful relationship with running. And yeah, so I was a runner. Um, I started running when the hospital that I was getting my outpatient care at for my mental health had a group for running, and the staff would actually go out running with you that started the program. And I was actually for the media too. I did like all the media stuff for it too because it was like a big deal. We're starting this new program at the hospital and it's running, and it's like it was for younger, like when I was like 25, I was like still 25, so I could still fit into the group that I could run with and stuff like that. And we ran twice a week. Um, and it was great. It was uh, it was an experience in itself. By the end of the um, session, like few months or whatever, we did a run together, a 5K run all together, and I placed like in the middle like category, and it was really cool, and the staff did it with us too and stuff. And it's this big program now that they have at the hospital, and I'm a patient there again, so I could join, but I don't have the guts to. But I don't know. My fibromyalgia keeps me from running because um, it's a little bit painful after a run from the impact on your joints and stuff. It's a hardcore exercise for me, so I just do little like walking on the spot, kicking the legs kind of thing at home. So um, once in a while. So, but we'll see because it's something I'd want to do. I got really into it outside of the group. I used to go for 10K runs by myself eventually. And I would just take off and I'd be like, what am I doing tonight? Oh, I'm not doing any much. I don't want to really sit around. At the time, I was volunteering at a daycare, so I was getting up early and going to daycare. And I basically just like would come home and go for a run and go to bed. And I would go for like a 10K run, and there's like a forest by where I lived. It's Steve and I's old place, and it was like wonderful. It's just like I loved running. And Steve and I had just started dating at the time, and that's something we did to spend time together was we would go for runs. And for him, he would start to like hurt too, and I wouldn't hurt so much, but he was hurting so much, so we wouldn't go too far. But it he we definitely did like 10K when we were running, and this is something that I would love to do again. And I honestly have like a lot of self-confidence problems with it, with my weight, with my fibromyalgia. I have every excuse in the book. It's something I'd love to do again. It's something I wanted to share with you guys because it was wonderful therapy. Like if something was bothering me, I just got up and I would just go to a run. I remember I was worried about um my one friend, my cat was sick and like peed blood all over the place when I got home, and like I had to like arrange for it to see like the vets, and I was stressed about that. And then I had these thoughts of like my friend had a lot of medical issues and now she's gone herself, but just that like oh my god, like she could pass away. And I was just like really stressed, and I went for a run, and I remember I just felt so much better after that run. I felt so much more focused, and this is something that I love so much. um I joined a outside running group besides this running group at the hospital. um I joined a like it was like a running shoe store, like runner store, where everything was um you could buy everything there, and the owners actually were helping us at at the hospital. She was helping run, and she was a marathon runner, and she's like got her own title and stuff, and she would do like Ironmans and stuff and like crazy stuff like that. And they were a crazy couple, and I looked up to them so much for it because they just honored their exercise like no other. And so I joined there, and I went a few times, and then what happened was I got my shins were hurting, and then I shortly after that I was hypomanic, and I got like so many got involved in so many things, and then I just crashed like no other, and then ended up not ever going back. So it's been offered to me to go to running group, and I never have really. So I'm not someone to go to leave the house. I like to stay in. I don't like to go out. I'm a homebody. I just like don't like it. I do everything at home if I possibly can. I mean, I go out for groceries once a weekend for any appointments, and that's pretty much it. And I kind of stick to that kind of lifestyle. So, but we'll see. I probably could if I wanted to in the fall, but I don't know. It might hurt me a lot, but I could start on my own too, but here I am making excuses. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here just sharing to you just like that I'm passionate about exercise, and that it was a great coping tool for me. So anyways, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram's down below. You want to like me, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Leave a comment, make suggestions.